It's time for a 7-day cruise on Freedom of the Seas with Chris and Shelley. We'll be departing from Port Canaveral, also known as the Space Coast. We're going to make our way to Haiti, Jamaica, the Cayman Islands, Cozumel, Mexico, and back. Royal Caribbean's Freedom of the Seas is one of the largest ships in the world. It's so large that it has a small city in the middle of it. Well, it's a mock-up city, but it looks like a real city. We'll visit fabulous beaches. We're going to go ziplining, bobsledding, and of course, dancing in Jamaica. We'll scuba dive and free dive off of Grand Cayman and Cozumel, Mexico, and swim with the dolphins. And of course, we'll run around the ship and eat food. Check out our 3-story dining room. So sit back and get the cruise experience without having to go on the cruise by watching. Okay, it's boarding time. There's a group of 12 of us. Boarding time is really exciting because you transition from being a worker to being a vacationer. Beautiful. Very roomy, especially with a wide-angle lens. Shelley immediately went to their room because she doesn't like our room. She's jealous. What, you don't like our room? This is Kim and Barbara's room. Have you already walked out to that one?
No.
It's already open. All of our rooms were next to each other. Some of us had inside cabins and some of us had cabins with balconies. Pretty private. We opted for the inside cabin to save some money. So we have a couch, see?
We have a couch.
And a table.
Oh, we don't have our luggage.
And a chair and a trash can.
This is...
We have a chair too. This is our beautiful bathroom.
There's the usual suspects. The usual suspects.
There's their room.
There's their room. Stop.
This is Lisa, Shelley's aunt.
We only have one bed. I didn't order this. Seriously? I was thinking I came bed by myself. So what? Here's a nice floor for you. And what does this door do?
Oh look, that's adjoining rooms.
Oh.
To whoever sits in the next room.
They separate. You need to tell them that you
Andrea.
separate.
This is Kim and my mom's room.
Oh, this is funny.
Sorry.
Just, Andrea, turn around. This is funny. Let's get over there.
What? What's funny? Everybody's in
Everybody
here.
jammed to the door. Shelley, get in there. Everybody's jammed in the doorway. Go in. In this little room.
She wants
She wants the picture.
Everybody jammed in.
We were all going from room to room visiting and checking out everyone's room, even though they were all the same.
I saw on the
I
floor.
said I came bed by myself.
This isn't bad. Everybody act like it was so small. It's good size.
See,
Okay.
please.
On to yours. We have to go to your room.
Okay.
I think, Tammy, that this door opens to our room.
Are you next door?
I think so.
So in the middle of the night, be like this.
We're touring everybody's room, so we'll soon find out.
Oh.
You have to unlock the door. Whoa.
I can come in the late.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
I don't know.
I can come in the late.
Did you hear me knock?
No, I don't think we were in here.
Okay,
This
I was
door-
just
over there.
I think this goes to our room.
Are you excited?
I
It's not like we needed a
need
secret
to play.
passageway
I'm
to some other
going
place.
to. I'm like, I need a birthday letter.
How she didn't get a birthday letter?
So we can get to their room.
Yep.
I can come in. We can come in the middle of the night and pour water on Chris's
That's
head.
not it.
Who's in this room?
That's Andrea's.
Yeah, there's our deck over here.
You normally don't get balcony rooms.
What?
You normally don't get balcony rooms.
Yeah, we do.
Well, you have chairs on your balcony.
Do you?
What?
You normally don't get balcony rooms.
Sure we do.
So this is a live view of the front of the boat. Yeah, it is a live view. Apparently, when you sail away, you're supposed to go on the front of the boat and wave at everybody. And people on the shore wave at you. Three toots. Look at all those little ants. That is a nice beach day and a nice beach. So after our day of sailing, we finally arrived at Badee, Haiti, which is a very nice section of Haiti. This is our first destination, and it was a pretty good experience. After we finally got out of bed, we all made our way off the boat. It's amazing how much bigger this ship is than other ships. You really have to see it next to another ship before you realize this ship is much bigger than most of the other cruise ships out there. It's kind of funny, when I looked back at the ship and I said, look at how much bigger our ship is than the other ships. This lady looked at her ship and she was like, oh man, I can't believe you said that, because she was on the other ship. Which is pretty much the same experience I had when I was on another ship and I parked next to this ship. A short walk away and we were at our destination. It was a nice casual beach in a tropical paradise. You could see how close we were to the ships. We could have swam back, but it's easier to walk. It's an interesting little section of Haiti. There's a water slide there in this area, and tourist shops, of course. Between the mountains, the clear water, and the white sand beach, it was excellent. It was a very nice experience. My sister got some pretty good photos of Adrenaline Beach. That's what that beach is called, and the ships from that section of the island. After our day at the beach, we went back to the ship, ate, and then we went to go ice skating. Where are we going?
I guess we're going ice skating on a cruise ship for the first time. We're going with my bro, Jeff.
Going down there. So on this day I learned that my brother-in-law is pigeon-toed and he has a silly laugh.
Be careful.
You guys are so graceful.
Trying to hold him up here.
See, it doesn't work.
It's because you're pigeon-toed?
Yes.
We saw this couple lying in the window, and we tried to sit like them because they looked very comfortable, but we couldn't do it.
How were they?
What?
That's how they were? No, his legs were up. Ow! Well, now you're blocking your face. I don't, wait, so. But you can't. This. Ow. Well, no, how did they do that?
They're more coordinated than we are. Look at the mountains.
I know, look, my phone can see it.
Our next destination is Jamaica, where we're gonna go zip lining, bobsledding, dancing. Shelley's gonna go rafting on a river. Where are we?
Mystic Mountain.
What are we doing?
We're going to do zip lining and bobsled roller coaster. Ooh, pretty.
That was a little scary. Just getting in there on the lift. She's braver than I am. We are on a chairlift.
Yes, we are on the chairlift.
Cool. The first scary ride was riding the chairlift up the mountain. This is the best way to look at the Jamaican jungle, that's for sure. So while Kim and I were in Mystic Mountain, Shelley went bamboo rafting. On their rafting trip, they got a tour as they went down the rivers. The natives talked to them about the coconuts and various things that are excellent about Jamaica.
Do they taste different?
Yeah, actually, it's sweeter than some.
So we've got different kinds of coconuts, yellow, green, and brown, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man?
And of course, everybody in Jamaica gets taught how to speak Jamaican English, like yaman and adiman and no problem. And no Jamaican bamboo rafting trip is complete until a man with bananas on his head sings you a song in a banana grove.
Day-o.
This was a priceless performance. I wished I had seen it in person. Back to Mystic Mountain for some bobsledding.
So you drive your guy?
My brother.
No problem, alright? No problem.
God know that one.
Huh?
God know what's on that one.
Do I need to be praying?
Yeah, that? No, just...
Yes. So you're gonna... No. Wide open. Are you a crazy driver?
I love
That's
roller coasters.
Are you driving?
good in Jamaica. Alright, this is where you're gonna hold, alright?
Okay.
Yes. So what you're gonna do? No, you hold it. You're gonna push the ball. Yeah, you don't wanna be? Alright.
Yes.
Alright, so that way you'll get to video, alright?
You're driving,
And I'm driving?
I guess.
We're just going. I'm not going to stop.
Okay.
I like your spirit. Alright? Don't hold the punch, you're gonna slow it here. End of the strap. There will be some red tape coming down. Pull back and slow. Otherwise, wide open. Don't stop it. Alright?
Pushing the whole time?
Wide open. That's the only
Okay, I
thing.
can sit up.
Yes. I'll tell you when, alright? Good? Alright, go.
One push. I expected him to run with us like they do in the Jamaican bobsled team. I don't know, we're happy with that. Oh, there's the infinity pool.
I got to hold this thing down. If I do it with my foot.
Don't take your feet out. Doing it with your foot. I think that might be against the rule.
I'm gonna go there right with my foot.
Lost the hat. You can slow down now. Just checking to see if we're alive. Said keep going. I think that's it. So, that's the second fastest way to get down the Jamaican jungle. I believe the first fastest way is going to be zip lining. Hope there's not a loop-de-loop at the end. Pretty good. What's your rating? Scale of 1 to 10. 10 being the best.
8.
I'll give it a 7. Okay, an 8. Better than expected, I said.
You can buy an unlimited ticket for $10, but I can cancel it up to
Phew, glad that's over. So I got a little break, little cry, and Kim got to dance before we went ziplining. Check her out. She is awesome. Okay, it's time for zip lining. There are 5 zip lines, I believe. They're pretty high up. They're pretty scary. They're pretty cool. We had a good time. Looks pretty hazardous.
No, it doesn't.
And you stand on the box. Step on.
How do you feel, Kim?
Iron Man.
You Jamaican?
Perfect answer. I'd like to go after her. Is that?
No problem. You can chat patois?
No. Iron Man, yeah. Yeah, man. No, man. Yeah, man. Iron Man. No problem.
You're next. Go.
That's it?
That's fun.
What?
How you feeling?
Did you get it? It's kind of hard. You don't have to run.
So we're tied to the tree louse. That's what it's called.
Do it, youths! Off the box, man.
Like classic. Yeah, it was on the Olympic track.
I was supposed to get my sister to car.
Oh, look at her! Oh!
Did this happen by accident? Kim, how did you manage that?
He set it up for me. He asked if I wanted to, and I said, sure. Yeah, come on.
That was good.
Get that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we all saw that. That's different.
So at this stage we're going to go down the line there and then cross a suspension bridge.
Gonna be the one down there trying to stop you guys.
Try.
Yeah, it's not guaranteed. Don't get your hopes up, man.
So all is required of you on this one, you're gonna hold on to the handlebars. Yeah, you're gonna hold it to the extreme end, hold it tight, right? Never let go of the handlebar. You sit like this, spread your legs, bend knees. Now the rope is gonna be between your legs. So if while going down your clothes, you're gonna get a rope back, alright? Alright, for the guys, no roasting, okay? Bend your knees so you don't kick me in the head, and please, I'm begging you, if you're scared, it's not cool to pee while coming down, right? No golden showers. Alright, don't worry, nice and easy.
Oh, we're really going just straight down.
Yeah, piss on him, you piss him off.
Oh.
You piss him off, shit happens.
Is that the speed, or do we control the speed?
No, you don't control the speed.
Pretty high up. Ficus Arica. Today we're going to Grand Cayman. Grand Cayman is just a short distance from Jamaica. Once we got off the boat, everything was a short drive from where we were. In about 5 minutes we were at our dive site. We did a shore dive led by a dive master. In this photo, one of the dive shop people are telling me where the water drops off to 6,000 feet. He points out to a buoy out there and he says, yeah, right about there, by that buoy it drops off. There's a wall, it goes down to 6,000 feet. Pretty amazing. From the location where we were diving, we could see our boat. It was so close. In this picture I'm just free diving. Went down about 30 feet to go look at an artificial reef, which is kind of ironic seeing as how we're surrounded by all of these beautiful natural reefs. Apparently it's a sculpture of a diver. While we were shore diving or snorkeling, after the scuba dive we found this peacock flounder. We didn't actually touch him, but we got him to move. Very pretty fish, very interesting. Blends right into the coral. Picture of the dive shop we are at. Picture of the scenery from the dive shop. Our dive site was so close that when we were done we just walked back to the boat. Well, we walked back to the dock anyways. So definitely a recommended dive site, Grand Cayman. It's very convenient. This is how the island looks from the boat. Not too mountainous, but don't let that fool you. Plenty of reefs around that island. Cozumel, Mexico. We went to a place called Chancanab. I'm not sure that I'm pronouncing it right. It's a little park with really neat cavernous coral reefs along the park. That spot right there is actually a hole in the ground. It's a cave. I swam out there and stuck my head in there. It's a really neat little park. They have this whole wall is just coral and caves and all kinds of neat features.
Right here. The black spot is a big hole in the ground.
Yeah?
First thing I wanted to do when I got on the water was look at that hole in the ground to see what it was. And it was a hole in the ground, just as I thought. It was actually a cave. It went down 5-6 feet. The whole wall is coral and occasional caves. There's even one cave that's so big that it looks like it goes in 20 feet and fresh water comes out of the cave, and there's a thermocline in the water from where the spring mixes with the salt water. Some people were feeding some fish here and I swam over to where they were feeding and risked my life trying to catch a fish with my hands. I guess I'm watching too much Call of the Wild Man. So there are plenty of fish on this reef. This lady gave us her signs and asked us to hold them. This is the dolphin pen, just a little ways down the beach from where I was just swimming. Shelley and family are to the right there, to the left actually of the camera now. That's Shelley and Lisa waving. The reason I'm not out on the deck is because they don't allow cameras on the deck. They keep the camera people away from the dolphins. They have their own photographers and they make their money by selling the pictures, which are very good pictures, by the way. This is an example. They all pitched in and bought all the pictures, so that reduced the price of the pictures by quite a bit. By everybody pitching in and then sharing the pictures. These are amazing dolphins. This is so funny. This is Lisa. This is Barbara, Shelley's mom. is Andy, Shelley's aunt. This is Rich, Andy's husband. These dolphins are so smart and talented, it's amazing how they pick this woman up out of the water. She's not trained, only the dolphins are trained. Wow. Pretty skilled dolphin. So the last day of the cruise is a sea day. We're going to make our way back from Cozumel, Mexico, all the way to Port Canaveral, Florida. On this day, I'm just going to take a walking tour of the boat, capture some of the scenes, and get a feel of what the ship is like. So basically, this is going to be like as if you left my room and we walked around the ship together. I have a super wide-angle lens on this little camera, and it really gives you a good feel of the environment that you're walking through. This is a pretty big boat. Something I want to clear up: when I said earlier on in the video that this is one of the largest ships in the world, this is actually one of the largest cruise ships in the world. There are larger freight ships, much larger, but as far as cruise ships are concerned, Freedom of the Seas is one of the largest. I believe at this time, and it is 2013, that Allure of the Seas is actually the largest cruise ship in the world, and it's only about 50 feet longer than Freedom of the Seas. But it is also, I believe, like 50 feet wider, so it has a much greater capacity. Even riding in these elevators is a really neat experience. Looking down the promenade like that, it's pretty cool. This is the beginning of the promenade. There's a little glass bridge you walk over, and there you see the sign. It says Royal Promenade. It's basically a little city, a mock-up city. Those, what looks like houses above the city, are actually cabins on the ship. And then there are storefronts and cars, of course, in the city. And a general store there on the left. So people are up there in their rooms and looking down on this mock-up city. I didn't spend too much time in the promenade, but when the dining room is closed, the only place to get food is down in the promenade, so I was visiting quite a bit. Here's a little pizza place. Well, they have more than pizza. They have basically the similar stuff that you can find at the buffet. Plus they have pizza and cookies and brownies and regular food as well. Now we're getting closer to the front of the boat. At the front of the boat there's similar elevators, but there's only 2 of them instead of 4 of them. This is what riding on the elevators in the front of the boat look like. Actually, we get a really spectacular view from here. At least the camera liked it. Pretty neat. I would have opted to get one of those rooms over the city, I think, if I had known. Now we're on the top. Just gonna get a little view from up high. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time walking around the boat with my camera on the top. There are like 5 pools. There's probably like 10 jacuzzis. I'm not even sure. This is the Flow Rider. I didn't go on it, but it's pretty cool. Okay, this is a Johnny Rockets on the ship. This is the game room, which is pretty elaborate. A lot of games. The games cost money. You gotta swipe your card to play the games. It looks like a pretty neat little game room. Actually, it's not too little. Yep, you just swipe your card right there. We're back at the back side of the boat again. Just got out of the elevator and I'm going to the chapel, of course. My favorite place, the chapel. So that's the chapel. I'm glad that they have one. I pray in my cabin. This is our 3-level dining room. Very nice. There's a level way up there at the top. Then if you go down, here's a central view. Pretty neat. So each night we ate dinner at this dining room. And the food was excellent every day. Every day we sat in the same place, these 2 tables here. Since I didn't go to the show, I was there before everyone else, ready for dinner. This is me and my adorable wife. It's her brother Jeff to my right.
The other show, she was like, when she did a split, she was like bent back. I think she did more than the other show.
Pretty much it. See you guys later. Going back to my room now.